Abraham and Isaac. A long time ago, there was a man named Abraham. God had chosen Abraham to be the father of a great nation, and he promised Abraham that he would have a son. Even though Abraham was very old and his wife Sarah was too, they believed God's promise. Finally, when Abraham was 100 years old and Sarah was 90, they had a baby boy named Isaac. Abraham and Sarah were so happy. Isaac was their miracle child, and they loved him very much. One day, God called out to Abraham. "Abraham," he said. "Yes, Lord," Abraham replied. "What?" God told Abraham, "I want you to take your son Isaac to a mountain that I will show you. There, you will offer him as a sacrifice to me." This made Abraham very sad and confused. He loved Isaac deeply, but Abraham trusted God. The next morning he packed his things, took Isaac and set out for the mountain. They traveled for 3 days. On the way, Isaac noticed something was missing. He asked his father, "Dad, we have the wood and the fire for the offering, but where is the lamb?" Abraham replied, "God will provide a lamb for the sacrifice, my son." They continued walking until they reached the place God had shown Abraham. When they arrived, Abraham built an altar and placed the wood on it. He then tied up Isaac and placed him on the altar. Just as he was about to sacrifice Isaac, an angel called out from heaven, "Abraham, Abraham!" Abraham stopped and said, "Here I am." The angel said, "Do not harm your son. Now I know that you truly fear God because you did not hold back your only son from me." Abraham looked around and saw a ram caught in a bush by its horns. God had provided a ram to be sacrificed instead of Isaac. Abraham was filled with relief and gratitude. He took the ram and offered it to God instead of Isaac. From that day on, Abraham named the place, "The Lord Will Provide." This story shows us that God is always with us and will provide what we need. It also teaches us that trusting God, even when it's hard, is very important.